Okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for coming today to Temple City's Veterans Day celebration. It is my honor. Again, my name is, Adam Matsumoto, the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of Temple City. And it's my privilege to welcome and honor the veterans of our community for their service, dedication, and valor. Today is our opportunity to recognize and give thanks to all our veterans for their sacrifice to preserve our freedoms and liberties. We began our ceremony with the invocation led by Pastor Daryl Kelty of the Community of Christ Church.
Our Creator and Divine Parent, it's with the deepest sense of humility that we have come into your presence this day. We do so that we may pay homage to both the living and the dead, those men and women who have gave their best, they give their best, that we might live free. They serve both here and abroad and allow us to be here. There are no words that can even adequately express our gratitude for what they gave and what they give. Any praise that we might offer is but shallow when compared to the deeds of valor and sacrifice they shared for us and gave to us. It is for this day we pray, not only for those who served and died, but for those living still or those who are to come to bring life to us. They did so with honor and with thanks. And because of their deeds, we live today in a community that is a better place, a freer place, a richer place. With their experiences, whether they lived here or abroad, changed them and changed us, so that we look forward to being able to give thanks for what they did and are doing, to bring a better, richer world to where we are. Yet we remember too those who are to come after us to serve, that their dedication to this cause of freedom. May we always remember what they gave, what they can give, what they will give. That indeed we might go forward, even with all our problems, to build a better world tomorrow. It is our prayer this day that indeed we might remember them, both the living and the dead, to serve with honor and sacrifice, so that peace and love, hope and charity might abound. So, Divine Creator, bless this offering, even as we come into your presence, that we do so to build a better world for generations to come, would be our prayer. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Kelty. If the audience can remain standing at this time, we are going to be posting our nation's color and conducting the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Boy Scout Troop 161B.
Color Guard attention. Color Guard advance. Halt. Prepare to present the colors. Color Guard, present colors. All those in uniform and/or veterans, please salute. All those non-uniform, please put your right hand over your heart. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2. Color Guard, post the colors. Color guard, reform. Color guard, return to post. Halt. Color guard dismissed. Audience, may you please stand for the national anthem.
Thank you to our Boy Scout Troop 161B for the posting of colors and Pledge of Allegiance. Next, we have our Temple City High School Brighter Side Singers under the direction of Tammy Alderman performing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Home of the brave.
Thank you all. At this time, you may please take a seat. Again, thank you to our Temple City High School Brighter Side Singers for their rendition of the national anthem. Let's give them a big round of applause for that beautiful rendition. So at this time, we're going to take a short intermission because we do have a flyover scheduled for our event at 10:45. Once we have 3 flyovers of our airplanes recognizing our veterans, then we'll resume with the ceremony. So if you can direct your sights at about 10:45 a.m. this morning for the flyover. Thank you. First, I would like to thank the pilots of Global Eagle Aviation Group for that flyover. We are really appreciative of that group to be able to provide that for our community, for our veterans on this day. Next, we will continue our ceremony portion of the event. And at this time, I'd like to call the Mayor of Temple City to the podium to provide remarks. Mayor Cynthia Sternquist.
Thank you, Adam. Good morning. Could it not be a more beautiful day today? It's gorgeous. Today, right here, under this open sky, beside the Veterans Memorial we built as a community, our city comes together to honor the men and women who served this nation, those here with us today and those who are no longer. This past July, I stood on the beaches of Normandy on a beautiful sunny day very similar to this, and we laid a wreath there in honor of those who never came home. Walking among the rows of white headstones and standing on hollowed ground was a profound experience. You could feel the weight of sacrifice in the wind coming off that ocean. I remember one veteran being asked if it bothered him that people were swimming, kids laughing, families enjoying the sun. And he said, "Absolutely not. This is what we fought for." That line has stayed with me because they did not fight so the world would stay frozen in war. They fought so life could return, so joy could return, so ordinary people could live ordinary days freely. And so today, to the veterans standing here, thank you. You safeguarded generations you would never meet, including us right here in this moment. And here in this gazebo, beside this memorial, this is hallowed ground too, because we choose to remember, because we choose responsibility, because gratitude must be lived in mental health access without stigma, in safe housing, in good jobs that value veterans, skills, and leadership, and making sure no veteran is left to struggle alone. Veterans kept their oath to this nation. We must keep ours to them. Please join me now in a brief moment of silence for those we've lost and those still missing. Thank you. God bless our veterans, their families, our city, and the United States of America.
Thank you to Mayor Sternquist. I would also like to recognize the rest of our city council members that are present for today's event. If you can rise for acknowledgement when I call your name. I'll start with Councilmember Vincent Yu. Councilmember Ed Chen. Councilmember Tom Chavez. And Mayor Pro Tem William Mann. Next, I'd like to call Assemblymember Mike Fong, representing the 49th Assembly District, to the podium.
Thank you, Adam. And good morning, Temple City, and happy Veterans Day to each and every one of you. It's wonderful to join you here today in the beautiful city of Temple City to celebrate and uplift the contributions of our nation's service members. And to our mayor, and to the city council, and to all of you, thank you so much for being here. And to our brave men and women who have selflessly served our country, we celebrate and honor your contributions and honor you today and every day. We know that freedom isn't free, and so we're so grateful and thankful for our nation's veterans. Freedom, equality, and the pursuit of happiness are embedded in the founding of our nation. And today on Veterans Day, we take the time to thank those who have served to protect these values for each and every one of us here in Temple City. and throughout our state and nation. Whether in the front lines, in the sea, in the air, in the medical units, each and every service member serves as a pillar of strength to our nation and to our communities. We honor and celebrate your leadership, and we honor your sacrifice, and the sacrifices of military families and friends and loved ones everywhere. On a personal note, I'd like to uplift the service of my grandfathers who were veterans in the World War II, and my uncle who was a veteran in the Korean War. And here in California, home to 1.5 million veterans who call our state home. Here at CalVet, there are comprehensive services to help veterans continue their education, to get home loans, to access programs and services, and also to start businesses and more. Please reach out to Fionn Lam from my team. You can raise your hand, Fionn. Let's give her a big round of applause as well. Thank you, Fionn. I know that we're going to continue to do more work to uplift our veterans and military community here in California. And just a few months ago, I was in San Diego taking a tour of a number of the military installations. To the Marines out here as well, had a breakfast with Marines at 6 a.m. and all the military veterans and families that are doing tremendous work to protect our nation and our state. And one day is not enough to express our gratitude for the patriotism and strength of our brave service members. Let's continue to honor the veterans each and every day, not just with our words, but with our actions. And let's continue to draw inspiration each and every day from their service of duty, courage, and selflessness. And thank you so much again to all of you for being here today to uplift our veterans. God bless our veterans, and God bless the state of California and our nation. And with that, I'd like to present a certificate to the City of Temple City for organizing today's 2025 Veterans Day celebration and honoring those who have risked their lives to protect our nation's freedoms. May we continue to honor them in our hearts. To the Mayor and the City Council, thank you.
Thank you to our Assembly Member Mike Fong for those remarks. Next, we have Director of Outreach Miley Pan, who is speaking on behalf of Congresswoman Judy Chu, representing the 28th District.
Thank you, Adam. Hello, I'm Miley Pan with the Office of Congressmember Judy Chu, and I'm so honored to be here with you all to celebrate Veterans Day. I want to thank the City of Temple City, including Mayor Sternquist and City Council, for your tremendous work in gathering us here today and for your commitment to our nation's heroes. On behalf of Congressmember Judy Chu, I want to thank all the veterans, service members, and families here today. This Veterans Day, we honor your courage, your sacrifice, and your defense of the freedoms we hold dear. We remain committed to supporting every veteran, especially those facing health challenges from their service. This includes community leaders like Dave Laura, a Vietnam veteran and longtime commander of VFW Post 3208 in Sierra Madre. Even after his service, he never stopped serving his community and always advocated for veterans. But later in life, Dave was diagnosed with lung cancer that was caused by exposure to Agent Orange during the Vietnam War. After a courageous battle, he sadly passed away this past August. It was an honor to call him a trusted friend, and we remain inspired by his passion for making our community and our country better. For far too long, veterans like Dave had to fight to prove their illnesses were service-related. That changed in 2022 when Congress passed and President Biden signed the PACT Act, the largest expansion of veterans' health benefits in 30 years. It now covers 29 toxic exposure-related conditions, helping nearly 2 million veterans receive $12 billion in earned benefits. Because of the PACT Act, Dave was finally able to focus on his health and family instead of medical expenses. That's why we encourage every veteran here today to learn more about the PACT Act, because you could be eligible for life-changing support. But access to care is just as important as the benefits themselves. For years, veterans in the SGV had to endure long drives to downtown or West LA for care. That's why Congressmember Chu worked alongside leaders like Dave and several veteran service organizations to bring a VA clinic to our district. Since opening in 2019, it has become one of the VA's most popular facilities, thanks to its exceptional staff and services like primary care, mental health treatment, dental care, and physical therapy, all available right here in the SGV. We urge every veteran to explore the resources offered at this vital facility. Finally, we're fighting to protect these gains by opposing harmful cuts to the VA and supporting legislation like the Veteran Retention and Reporting Act, which reinstates wrongfully terminated veterans in federal service. Once again, we want to thank all the veterans here today for your leadership. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if we can be of any service. And on behalf of Congresswoman Judy Chu and the 28th Congressional District, we want to present certificates of congressional recognition to the City of Temple City for the dedication to our veterans. Thank you and happy Veterans Day.
This one? Good. That's good.
Thank you, Miley, for speaking on behalf of Congresswoman Judy Chu. Next, we have District Representative Elaine Pang, speaking on behalf of State Senator Sasha Renee Perez, representing the 25th Senate District.
Thank you, Adam. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elaine Pang, District Representative for State Senator Sasha Renee Perez. Thank you, City of Temple City, for having me and putting this event together. It is my honor to join you here and pay my respects to those who have served our countries. Every year on Veterans Day, we hear lots of great stories across the nations. They share a similar theme, and every story touches my heart. Courage, strength, and dedications. Courage to take on dangerous operations. Strength to move forward and withstand hardships. Dedication to protect our country and keep us safe. To all our veterans, military families, big thank you for your service and sacrifice. On behalf of the California State Senate, I would like to present certificate of recognition to the city. Thank you for coordinating these important events.
Thank you to Elaine for speaking on behalf of State Senator Renee Perez. Next, we have Assistant Field Deputy Brendan Hidalgo, speaking on behalf of Supervisor Catherine Barger, representing the 5th Supervisory District.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brendan Hidalgo. I'm honored to be here with you today on behalf of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors and Supervisor Catherine Barger to recognize and celebrate the men and women who have served our great nation. Veterans Day gives us a chance to pause and reflect on courage, the dedication and sacrifice of those who stepped up and forward to defend the freedoms we all cherish. Each of you who served and to the families who stood behind you have given something invaluable to our country. Supervisor Barger sends her deepest gratitude to all her veterans, all our veterans. She remains committed to ensuring that Los Angeles County continues to stand by you through programs and support housing, healthcare, employment, and mental wellness. Our goal is simple, that every veteran who calls this county home feels respected, supported, and never forgotten. Here in Temple City, that sense of pride and community is evident. Today's gathering is a powerful reminder that honoring our veterans isn't just about remembrance. It's about continuing to serve them with the same dedication they've shown to us. To our veterans and your families, thank you for your service, your strength, and your sacrifice. You remind us what it means to live with purpose and to serve something greater than ourselves. On behalf of Supervisor Barger, thank you for all you've done for our nation and for your community. God bless our veterans, God bless Temple City, and God bless the United States of America. I would now like to present a certificate of recognition to the City of Temple City for their commitment to ensuring the support of veterans in the City of Temple City and in Los Angeles County.
We feel so fortunate and are grateful for all of our elected officials being present on this day to recognize all of our veterans in our community. Next, I have the great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, a United States Air Force Sergeant Mike Koski.
Good morning, members of the City Council and dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start by thanking all of those among us who served and sacrificed for all of us, the veterans that are here today. Also, don't forget about their families who sacrificed so much at home while their husbands or wives were away fighting for this country and protecting this country. I myself served in the United States Air Force as a radio intercept analysis specialist. Well protected. All the facilities I stayed in were no windows, everything was top secret. I didn't have to go out and nobody was shooting at me and I wasn't shooting at anybody. I can only imagine how that was for many of you. I did serve in Texas, Philippines, Okinawa, and Vietnam. As compared, like I said, as compared to most veterans, I had it pretty easy. So I've talked to many veterans. A lot of them don't want to talk about what happened when they were in Vietnam or Korea, World War II. A lot of them don't want to talk too much about exactly what happened. They're just thankful that they're back and they're here. Veterans Day wasn't always called Veterans Day, it was Armistice Day and was established in the U.S. back in 1926. It was changed to Veterans Day by President Eisenhower in 1954. Veterans Day serves as a very important purpose. It's a day that we recognize everyone here who has gave their lives, everybody here that's serving, that has served, everybody that wore the uniform of the United States military. Whether you're in uniform today or decades ago, veterans represent a fundamental truth. Many don't know, but about only 1% of our population serve in the military. And that's not very many. So today I want to thank all of the America's veterans for your courage and your service and acknowledge your sacrifices and accomplishments. If you guys, everybody here see a veteran today, thank them for their service. If you know a veteran that's maybe a neighbor of yours, or you run into them at a supermarket or someplace, and a lot of times they'll wear a hat, or they'll wear something that they were in the military. Thank them for their service, not only just today, but every day. They all appreciate being recognized. For those veterans here today, thank you for your service and sacrifice. I share the pride of being able to count myself and all of yourselves as that 1% who served in the greatest military in the United States. For those of you not in the military, thank you for being here today to show your support of our heroes, past and present. God bless all of you veterans. God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much.
Mr. Koski, thank you so much for your words. At this time, I would like to invite back up our Temple City High School Brighter Side Singers. They'll be doing two songs for us this morning. The first song is going to be a song called Requiem. Eliza Gillickson wrote Requiem after the devastating tsunami in 2004 as an invocation to compassion and a song of prayer and comfort. After Requiem, the Brighter Side Singers will be performing the Armed Forces Salute. During the Armed Forces Salute, when your service branch's song is sung, please stand so we all may recognize you and give thanks for your service. At this time, the Brighter Side Singers.
your gentle face.
Army.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the Army goes rolling along. For all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the Army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the Army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the Army goes rolling along.
U.S. Coast Guard.
We're always ready for the call. We place our trust in Thee, who surf and storm and howling gale, I shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory too. To fight, to save or fight and die, my Coast Guard, we're all for you.
U.S. Marine Corps.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First we'll fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
U.S. Air Force.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Atta boys, they were the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in flame, we'll go down in flame. Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
U.S. Navy.
Anchors aweigh, my boys. Anchors aweigh. Farewell to college joys. We sail at break of day, 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 day. Through our last night on shore, came to the foe. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your service.
Thank you to our Brighter Side singers, and of course, yes, you can give a round of applause. And of course, on behalf of the Temple City community, thank you to all of our service veterans for the sacrifice and the dedication to our country. This concludes our ceremony portion of the event. Before we transition over to the next portion, I would like to let everybody know that the Historical Society of Temple City is open today. They're located right next to our fire department until 1 o'clock, and they are going to be exhibiting a new veteran exhibit as part of their museum collection. I would also like to thank our Girl Scout Troop 8841, who has been diligently preparing our meals for everyone in attendance. And also, I'd like to let all of our veterans know at our city booth, we have a small token of our gratitude travel mug for all of our veterans, as well as we will be collecting a veteran database so we can keep everybody informed in the community of any information as it relates to our veterans. So at this time, for every veteran that is in attendance, we would like to take a group photo up here on stage. So right in front, Jerry, our official city photographer, will get everybody arranged. But if we can have all of our veterans come to the front of the stage, and then afterwards we can dismiss for lunch as, again, a thank you to all our veterans. Thank you so much. Just right out in front here.
Hey, you're using one of those things too, huh?
Yes.
It happens, huh?
Are you comfortable in?
He looks familiar.
What happens if we haven't
That was Army. I can't have you up here. You're the Air Force.
That's the only time I see you.
What do you think? Right. Don't mind with a Huey pellet.